what did the last 2 years of your career at Alabama tell you about your ability to overcome adversity? Because I think everybody on this call knows about what happened to you against Clemson, and the ability to just come back in the last 2 years, and now you're on the New England Patriots as a draft pick.
Yes, sir. First I want to just start off by saying thank you for your introduction to the Pat. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad to be here. Just the last 2 years, I learned a lot about patience and just working hard and battling with adversity, and that you can overcome anything you put your mind to, and your work ethic. As you know, my history, and you know that what type of player I am, and just look forward to taking on this challenge, and looking forward to being impossible.
Thank you.
Next question will be Chris Mason, followed by Doug Kyde.
Hey, Anfernee, congrats on being drafted.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'm just wondering, so in the immediate aftermath of that injury, did you think it'd be possible to, just be where you are right now and have your name called by the New England Patriots on draft day?
Well, yes, sir. I knew it would be possible. I just knew that it would take a lot of hard work, a lot of battling back, and just working hard, just believing in myself, and doing what I had to do, and everything that the coaches asked me to do, and the trainers and everybody around me, and I could be back and even better. And I'm here, and I'm glad to be a part of the Patriots organization, and thankful.
And did Nick Saban tell you anything about what to expect from Bill Belichick? You're the 10th player that he's coached, and Belichick drafted.
I kind of done my research, and I know that him and Coach Saban worked together early in his career, and I know what type of coach Saban is, and I look forward to playing for Coach Belichick and getting the possible and getting the work.
Thank you.
Next question will be Doug Kyde, followed by Andrew Callahan. Go ahead, Doug.
Hi, Anfernee. Congrats again on being drafted. Could you tell us a little bit, I guess, about your game? I know you mostly played on the edge at Alabama, but were there any conversations about you playing off the ball in the NFL as well?
Yes, sir. I talked to Coach Belichick last night, and he planned on using me the same way that I was used at Alabama, and using my versatility of being able to step it back off the ball and line up on the edge and move around on third downs and making the most of whatever you put me.
Next question will be Garnett, please.
Anfernee, welcome to New England and congrats on getting drafted. I'm curious, during your last year in Tuscaloosa, did you get to know Vinny Sunseri as a grad assistant, knowing, of course, now he's up here in New England?
Yeah, no doubt. Vinny was kind of one of the older guys that, he was an analyst for a couple of years here, and somebody that I could really, reach out to and have conversation with, be a good mentor. He got to the job with New England earlier this year, and he told me actually right before we started, all the combine and stuff like that, that I was gonna be a Patriot. With that being said, I just went about the process, and now I'm here and I'm a Patriot. So it's kind of funny, and I look forward to it. And yeah.
And next question, looks like
hand raised.
Anfernee, I'll make it a two-parter if that's okay. When you were talking with Coach Belichick, did you almost feel like you were talking to Coach Saban just in terms of the way that
hand lowered,
way they deliver their message?
Most definitely. Just the level of respect for both coaches. Just top of the chart, and I'm just thankful for the opportunity. I look forward to it, and I'm ready to get to work.
And I was curious, what do you know about a former Alabama linebacker, Dante Hightower?
I know quite a bit about it. After I was drafted, he reached out to me and we text for a little bit and, got on the same page and, ready to, get to it and follow the ropes and, just work hard, get to it.
Thank you, Anfernee.
Thank you, Mike. And it looks like the last question here is Mike Petraglia. Go ahead, Mike.
Thanks, Stacey. Anfernee, the Patriots have earned a reputation over the years of really embracing athletes and players with a high degree of maturity about themselves. You had, I believe if it's correct, you have earned 2 degrees during your time at Alabama, and also you have a son. I'm just curious what kind of perspective that gives you and how you think that might help you as you move to the next level in football.
I'm sorry, you was going in and out.
Sorry, Anfernee. What I was asking you about is how you think your maturity, both during your time at Alabama, earning 2 degrees, and you also have a son, how that maturity might help you as you move on to the NFL.
Oh yeah, yes sir. I took advantage of my time here at Alabama, in the classroom. I feel like on the field, really grew as a player, matured on and off the field. So, and like you said, I have a son, and I just look forward to being the best version of myself each and every day, and being the best father I can be, the teammate I can be, player, and the list goes on. But yeah, I'm just thankful for the opportunity once again, and I can't wait to get to Foxborough and get to work.
Thank you, Anfernee.
Yes, sir.
As I don't see any other hands raised, that is all. Thank you very much, Anfernee. Congratulations, and we'll be talking to you soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you all for taking the time out to reach out to me and welcome me to the city. And I look forward. I can't express how excited I am. And ready to get to work. Thank you again. Go Pats.